Both coaches have decided to make a change in net for this game tonight.
Nicole Hensley stepping in for Minnesota, and Carly C.J. Jackson getting their first postseason start, first road start as well in this must-win game for Toronto. Both backstop by Kristen Campbell, but an important change in net as Jackson watching on from Sceptres, who opened scoring on Sunday here inside XL Energy Center. Woods, cross ice in front, Gosling scores! Toronto on the board first.
Right away, Julia Gosling, another player who has been excellent in this playoff series. A quick turnover, transition right away. Now chip to the middle. They've caught Minnesota on a bit of a change. Julia Gosling will forehand, backhand, and she slides that one home. Her third goal of the playoffs. She's been impressive.
The 6th overall draft pick. Expected here, Cava trying for a quick shot off the draw. Kick save by Jackson. In the offensive zone, Cava, a giveaway. That gives Daryl Watts some room. Watson, comfort coming in the glove. Hensley with the save.
Some of them have just come back down to normal. Now, Kelly Panik's sat at 57% throughout the regular season. She's in the 40s right now.
And a shot towards Woods, battling, sprawls out.
Opportunity as well. Haley Scamora's been a beast, and she walks out of the corner. She's got players all over her. She's going down, falling. She still gets that shot off. Now, this is a bigger, heavier line. They're going to drive pucks to the net and win those battles.
Towards Cava on the near side this time, up to the point. Heise turns around, keeps it herself. Top drops it off. Channel Watkins.
The blue line to create some offense. Now, you're wondering, Ken Klee tells her to shoot more. Is she going to shoot? Well, she sees herself as a playmaker. That's a nice little drop pass to create that opening for the shot.
There are 21 players on both teams that hit the score sheet. Watts puts it in front for Turnbull. What a look and what a save for Hensley.
Pwhl, get this puck over to her line mate. Nice little kick, chip for the shot. What a save.
Larova look to chip it down for Sceptres. Big time fourth line for Minnesota.
Looking to pick it up. With Sceptres and Renata Fast getting into it just a little bit, tangled up, and like Fast had the figure 4 leg lock on her.
Play it off the wall, 16 seconds remaining here. Can they get a late goal in the first? Cava gets it back off the post, although Jackson got a piece of it.
Last couple minutes, and Renata Fast jumps in here, and she is able to get this puck back, turns, throws it on net. There's Blair Turnbull in her office, which is right in front of the net. She just misses the far post, and then Michaela Cava with that deceptive speed, as it looks like maybe Toronto's got good gap on her. As she turns on the Jets, cuts in, she's on her forehand side. Just can't slide it past Jackson. Gets another gift right in the slot.
Now Panic brings it in. A good stick by Connors. Gets it over to Miller. Miller as well on a bit of a goal drought. She pulls up, takes the shot. The Sceptres setting up here in the zone. Gonna find that space fast. Up now, Miller rips it, scores!
That one's got to feel good for Hannah Miller, a player who, like you said, had been in a drought, and she had been one of the best and most prolific goal scorers in this league in the first 2/3 of the season. How about the patience behind the goal line from Natalie Spooner to wait that out and find Miller high in the slot. Now, she's one of the players in this league. She can rip a puck, so she can score from distance. She shows just that as she is tops of the circles, as she blasts the zone as well.
A 13-game goal drought, 85 days last scoring February 19th in a big 4-point game. It was a career high for her. Now Heise finds the back of the net. Minnesota! Kendall Coyne-Schofield with the goal.
Coyne-Schofield in her normal place, going to the front of the net. Taylor Heise, shoot the puck, says her coach. While she rips this one on net. There's Coyne-Schofield, where she is so often just tenacious around the crease. She gets a touch on this one to beat Jackson, a team that has not put many pucks on goal in this second frame.
A lot on it, looking to lift it up, catches the post, but what an attempt for Kelly Panic, looking for her first career playoff goal still. Steckline, she's been so dangerous. Just a miss now, Comfort getting tied up on McQuigg. Minnesota just setting up shop here, looking for their second McQuaig shoots, scores! Minnesota ties it. The crowd loves it. And Kelly Paddock has her first career playoff goal.
You could feel this one coming. You went from a situation where Toronto had Minnesota hemmed in. Minnesota was the team that needed to change. They get out, and now you've got the opposite down at the other end of the ice. You got some Toronto players that have been on for quite some time. Minnesota, again, piggybacking some shifts, and they are buzzing around the zone. Kelly Paddock, who's just net front. Brooke McQuaig, nice shot, and there's that tip. That's just a beauty. Jackson's looking for that about waist high. Paddock gets a tip on it.
Game, and it's a very difficult barn, as the Sceptres have only won once inside this building. Flanagan from the point puts it down, and on the chase is Sarah Nurse. Looks back for Malte, shoots and scores! Emma Malte!
Nice position. Nice little shoulder check here as well. Sarah Nurse hits Malte. Malte just turns and fires. That's a deceptive shot because she's got her toe caps facing the corner when she receives that pass. So if you're a goaltender, you don't know exactly how that puck is going to come off her stick as she turns right away, no hesitation, and then rips it. A little bit of a half slap shot. So
in cuts Thompson, and with the change, Thompson has some ice and room to move. A big collision with Sarah Nurse.
And then Sarah Nurse through the neutral ice as she steps up on Claire Thompson.
Cava to Heise. Drops it back for Cava. Cava with all kinds of room that time. Forced to turn back. From the point, skips out. Point, Schofield buries it. The captain with her second of the game to tie it.
Some good hand-eye coordination as she's able to pick up the rebound. Minnesota gets the puck to the top. They've done that a lot up to the top. You see Coyne Schofield come in as that rebound pops out to the side. As she gets a stick on it, a backhand. She does not have a lot of space. She just gets it inside of that post to beat Jackson's pad.
Kept off the puck, now Woods. With the feed to Renata Fast. Fast with a shot. Kicked out. Skamora. Denied by Hensley. The Sceptres get set up now. Steckline. Draws that. Finds a shot. Jackson. It's still alive. There's the whistle.
Underneath her, Heise's arguing her case right now.
See what the sequence is. Jackson had eyes for it. Then Monroe ends up on top of it. Creates a little bit of space underneath. There's the puck.
It's under her, but she's not got a hand on it. This one's a bit of an adventure for sure.
Watts fending off, now Comfort to Watts once more. The shot down low, net front, Turnbull was there. What an effort. Watts once more.
Oh, what a save.
Plays it behind. Game 4 is headed to overtime. Woods, cross ice feed, room for Haley Skamora to come in. It's kept out by Hensley.
Overtime, we thought it was going to be an ugly one. She gets in all alone, little shimmy, little shake, but she cannot beat Hensley. She looks to go far side. Hensley stays with her. If she could have got that puck up in the air, she would have had something.
Force of Cava. That gives room for Heise to come through. Drops it up for Cava. To Heise. It's kept out. It's kept out. It's alive. No shot there.
So is once again, Minnesota gets a bunch of line changes in to piggyback these shifts, and you got a complete scramble in front. As this number one unit, this number one line from Minnesota has been deadly. It was Heise that initiated this with that shot as they enter the zone.
Looking to work their way up. Turnbull to Watts. Watts comes in, takes the shot. Watts stopped by Hensley.
The pass to the outside, Daryl Watts, who just pulls this puck in. Now she's inside the dots. Of course, Turnbull, who is exactly where you'd expect.
In the Minnesota zone. Driving the play. Fast. Looking for comfort. Turnbull. Fast once more. Batting at another chance. Can't get it off the backhand. Minnesota stays alive in their zone. Another chance here as Harmon sends it down for Turnbull in front once more. Comfort looking for it.
starts this by getting the puck into the zone, but there's that shot. Fast stays in after she drives the puck into the zone, tries the backhand, get that one on net, and she is right there on the doorstep. Another flurry of activity net front. Jesse Comfort trying to get a stick on that puck.
Now big opportunity, a 2-on-1. Zumwinkle patient, looks for the shot, it's wide. Jakes plays it down. Trying to keep Minnesota to the outside. Taylor Heise with the shot, she scores! Minnesota Magic in overtime. The reigning Walter Cup champions are heading back to the PWHL Finals.
Well, Taylor Heise has a shot on her, doesn't she? And she releases it. She makes no mistake, shoots back the other way. Her coach said she can rip a puck, wants her to shoot more. And she's got a couple of really good shots off in this game. And this one is huge as she comes in late, delayed, fires back the other way. There's that screen in front once again. Go to the net front. You're gonna make things difficult on a goaltender. That one beats Jackson on the blocker side.
Taylor Heise, the hero in game 4. 4-3 win in overtime to take down Toronto. Back-to-back semifinal playoff round wins against the Sceptres.